to the Antique Coat Show. We're here this week in Christ College, whose alumni include those famous coat wearers, John Milton, Charles Darwin, and more recently, Ali G. Who could forget that flamboyant yellow number of his? And you know, standing here, I feel as though history is all around me. It's to the left of me, to the right, behind me. Not in front, that's the future, but let's focus on the present and see what wonders the people of Cambridge have brought for me today. Madam, what have you got here?
Well, it first belonged to my father's first wife's daughters, uncles, godparents, dog sitter's best customer, who, by some marvellous coincidence, happened to be my father's sister.
So for the sake of brevity, because the cameras are rolling here, what you mean to say is my auntie.
She was your auntie too. What a wonderful little coincidence.
So, what was it that you were left by your...
Father's first wife's daughters, godparents, uncles, dog walkers, best customer.
Your auntie.
Our auntie. This small porcelain concavity used to transport minuscule amounts of water. Now, however, I've been using it as a thimble. Incidentally...
Sorry, a thimble.
Yes, at least a small porcelain concavity.
Look, I don't like to cut you short, but this is the Antique Coat Show. Believe me when I tell you, we're not interested in thimbles.
Antique coat show?
That's correct, yes.
So you're only interested in coats?
Antique coats, yes.
It's awfully specific.
I really don't think that it's that complicated, really. It's the Antique Coat Show, so if you do have an antique coat, you bring it along. And if you don't have one, just stay at home. Viewers, I cannot emphasize that point strongly enough. Don't look at me like that. You're wasting my time. I'm a world expert on antique coats. I spent my whole life learning about antique coats. I dreamt of having my own television show, and when the producer finally commissioned the Antique Coat Show, I thought he was going to be the best thing in the world. And every week it's the same thing. Every week I have to put up with this. Look, did your auntie happen to leave you an antique coat?
No.
Good day.
Oh.
Do not sit down! What do you think you're playing at?
But I've come such a long way to bring you this antique Ming vase.
I'm not blind! I can see what you brought! It's a Ming vase! This is the Antique Coat Show! I don't care about Ming vases! Get up! Antique Coat Show! Antique Coat Show! Get off!
They brought me this load of tarmac. Let's have a look, see.
Tarmac! This is the Antique Coat Show! If you want your piece of tarmac on television, what you're going to need is an expert on tarmac who knows as much about tarmac as I know about antique coats, and who has a suave television presence, and who can convince the producer to commission a television show for him. It's not going to happen. Do not hold your breath. The very idea would be ridiculous. Or then what would they call that? The Antique Road Show? Just get off the stage. Just what? What is the next? Your auntie's best friend, Badger's favourite road sign.
I thought it was the Antiques Coat Show. Sorry.
Wait. What's in that bag?
A coat.
A coat? You brought a coat to the Antiques Coat Show? This is unprecedented! And you've kept it in its original packaging. You've done everything right. Can I have a look at it, please?
Of course.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Look here. It's a pocket for a notebook. And on the other side, you've got a pocket for a pen or another writing accoutrement. So, if you're wearing the coat and a note pops into your mind, you've got everything there ready. Can you see how brilliant this organisation is? Let me tell you, they simply don't make coats like this anymore. And you see these pockets here, you know, you could put your gloves in there, you could put your hands in there on a cold day. Your coat has its very own glove compartment, just like a car, but believe me, coats got there first. And here, behold, an inside pocket where you might store your wallet.
So, how much do you think it's worth?
Well, I hate to put a financial price on such a garment, but you can see that the manufacturer's stamp is still clearly viewable here. Although, you seem to have lost the original tags.
Oh, that was when I went on this program called, I don't know if you've seen, it's called Coat Swap. And the guy I swapped my coat with didn't really understand much about antiques and he cut them off. I hope that's not a problem.
Wow, this coat has been on television before. Auctions, you can never know. But let me tell you, that kind of little backstory can add no end of value to your coat.
Well, how much do you think it would fetch?
I'd say, for insurance purposes, you could value it anywhere between £5 or £6.
Sold!